A little girl's mother was very sick and told her daughter that if she died, the daughter should never ever, under any circumstances, paint her nails with red varnish. The girl's mother died, and after some time had passed, the girl forgot about the ban and started painting her nails red. As she finished, the radio in the flat suddenly turned on and announced, "Hey, little girl, remove the varnish from your nails. A coffin on wheels has found your town and is looking for your street." The girl was confused, thinking that she had misheard the radio presenter. She turned on a TV show to take her mind off of it, but the television took up the refrain. "Hey, little girl, the coffin on wheels has found your street and is looking for your apartment block. Take off your nail polish." The girl had definitely heard it right this time, and, growing scared, grabbed a nail polish remover and began rubbing her nails. She rushed to the phone and dialed her friend's number to ask for help, but instead of her friend's voice on the other end of the line, she hears the same voice. "Hey, little girl, the coffin on wheels has found your apartment block. Now it's looking for your flat. Take off your nail polish." The girl threw the phone down and attempted to clean her nails, but the polish on the last nail wouldn't come off. She heard a knock on the door, looked out of the peephole, and couldn't see anybody. Assuming there was no danger, she opened the door. The coffin on wheels was standing in front of her. The coffin opened and her mother stepped out. "Why didn't you listen to me?" she asked. She then strangled her daughter. A little girl who really wanted to start playing piano got one as a birthday present from her parents. As it was delivered, the store gave the parents the contact of the only person in town who could fix the piano, an old lady. The girl was excited to start practicing, but a few weeks later, she started complaining to her parents that her fingertips hurt. She was told that this is normal. She was just bruising them through over practice. But if she kept going, her fingers would get used to the pressure. The girl continued to practice, but started growing thinner and paler. Then, after a month, the piano broke. The old lady was invited over to fix it. When she arrived, she told the parents and the girl they needed to stay out of the room as she was working, as she didn't want any distractions. She shut the door to the room, and soon after she emerged. The piano was fixed. The girl went back to her daily practices and continued to lose weight and colour in her cheeks. She was so weak she could barely walk across the room. Then, the piano broke again. The old lady arrived again to take a look at the piano, and again told the parents to stay out of the room. The parents were curious about how such a frail old lady managed to fix such an instrument, and decided to peek inside the room through the keyhole. They saw the old lady open the piano, and take out a glass jar filled with what looked like blood. Then, she started to drink it. The parents rushed to call the police, who got to the house just in time to arrest the old lady. As they examined the piano, they discovered that the keys had tiny needles built into them, so small they were practically invisible to the naked eye. As the girl played the piano, she suffered tiny cuts which drained her blood, drop by drop, into the jar. The piano was designed to break when the jar was full, so that the old lady could arrive and drink the blood. A family of 4 moved into a new house which needed new curtains. As they went to the market, they remembered that their recently deceased grandma had hated yellow curtains, and always told them never to go near yellow curtains even after her death. As they were walking around the market, all they saw were yellow curtains. Tired, they decided that since grandma was no longer around, it was okay to ignore her warning. They brought them home and put them up in the room where their children, a boy and a girl, lived. In the middle of the following night, the curtains moved and woke the boy up. "Hey boy, get up," they said. The boy got up. "Hey boy, go wash your face and eat breakfast," the curtains went on. The boy did as he was told. "Hey boy, come over to the window and see how your grandma's hanging up the laundry outside," the curtains ordered. The boy was puzzled, but approached the window. The curtains then grabbed him and threw him out of the window to his death as the family slept. The following night, the curtains did the same to the girl. She washed her face and had breakfast in the middle of the night. "Hey girl, come to the window and look at your brother playing outside," the curtains ordered. As she approached the window, the curtains heard her outside as well. Shocked by their young children's midnight suicides, the parents investigated into the house. the police became suspicious about the curtains, which seemed to come to life when they were handled. Several officers tried to get a hold of them to take them off the window, but they failed. They decided to go and find the old lady who had sold the curtains at the market. The old lady said that the only thing these strange curtains were afraid of was a particular magic scalpel hidden inside the giant star that tops the Kremlins. The police climbed the Kremlin to open the star, and indeed, they found a scalpel inside. They brought the scalpel to the bereaved family's flat, and decided to cut a bit of fabric from the curtains for examination. But as soon as they touched the scalpel to the curtains, both exploded, and after the dust had settled down, there was no trace of either to be found.